Huh? YouTube, Ash here, and welcome to another episode of Pressure Talks. Today I'm doing a series review, and I will be reviewing the first season of Locke Key on Netflix. Now this is an adaptation of a graphic novel by Joe Hill and Gabriel Rodriguez. So will this be a key to success, or will it be a key to a dungeon with a serial killer who, yeah, let's get into it. However, as always, I want to hear what you guys thought. Have you seen this series? Have you actually seen this series and read the graphic novels? Could you let me know what the difference is? Because I've heard that it's very different to the graphic novel, so I'd like to hear about that. Obviously, use spoiler tags because this is a non-spoiler review. I will do a spoiler talk with my daughter because she saw it and she wants to talk about it. And when she talks about stuff, she spoils it. But anyway, yeah, drop your comments down below. And now, let's get into it. So this is one of Netflix's big budget shows. Because Netflix sometimes do these smaller shows and sometimes they do the big ones. Like this, like The Witcher, like Stranger Things. So yeah, unlike those other shows, however, this doesn't have any well-known stars. Because even Stranger Things had Winona Ryder. The Witcher obviously had Henry Cavill. This one, no, I didn't recognize anyone. But that doesn't mean it's crap. It's like Stranger Things, even if it did have Winona Ryder, it had the kids, which no one knew. And here we have a young cast, and they are fantastic in this series. The series as a whole is a really good fantasy adventure. And I think if you like Stranger Things, yeah, you're definitely going to enjoy this. And even if you like films like Goosebumps, The House with the Clock in the Wall, it's definitely that sort of vibe. Now, it is rated 13+. However, I watched it with my daughter. In fact, we're going to be doing a review. I know parenting done bad. I don't care. PG-13 is, you know, I'm going to let her watch it, especially when these sort of fantasy adventures. And that's why I think if you have kids that like these sort of fantasy adventures, obviously if they're not too young, my daughter's 9, they will enjoy this. But that's not saying that it's a kids show. It's like Stranger Things, where younger people and older people will enjoy this, especially if you like fantasy. The basic plot revolves around the family who've lost their father, and they move back into the father's old house, which is known as Key House. Then they find out that this house contains a number of magical keys, all with different powers. Some of them really strange and some of them that we've never seen anything like them. So there's not really like, you know, just a key that gives you super strength or anything. They're all different kind of power, and that's something I like. These keys, the powers that they give are quite different than you've seen in other fantasy shows. So that's why I like the originality of this. Once again, I'm just going to remind you, I haven't read the comic, so I don't know how faithful it is. But as a show, it works really well. The characters are well written. The storyline. Now, I mentioned in one of my last reviews that the teen drama, which was October Faction, the teen drama was too much. Here, the teen drama is done well. And also, the pacing in this series is good. You know, it doesn't feel rushed at times. There isn't any filler episodes. All of it is just one story from start till the end. And yeah, there's even closure at the end. Yes, there is a cliffhanger, so know that when you're going to watch it, but I think there will definitely be season 2, because I think this is going to be one of those more popular shows, just like Stranger Things and all that, because yeah, it ends in a cliffhanger and you want to find out more. However, even if it does end in a cliffhanger, it's not one of these cliffhangers that really drive you crazy, as the whole season does sort of have an ending, which I like. Like Stranger Things, you know, there's always that little cliffhanger, but it does have a proper ending, and yeah. So that's something which I like. As I mentioned, with it being one of Netflix's bigger shows, the special effects are great. I really like the powers that we see when the keys do stuff. And also there's shadow monsters, there's, you've seen them in the trailer, and other things. Yeah, the CGI is solid. Also, I love the sets in this show, especially Key House, which has that atmospheric feel of an old gothic house, especially when they walk around, the noises that it makes, and all these different different rooms. You really get that feel of a good old-fashioned haunted house, even if it's not a haunted house, but you get that feel. And yeah, the sets are brilliant. The first season is 10 episodes, and there isn't really any weak episodes. As I mentioned, you know, there's no fillers. It's just one complete story from the start to the end, and I like that. And I like that you really need to watch all of it to continue. So it's definitely one that you would binge. I watched it in a week because I was taking it my time, because as I said, watched it with my daughter. If it was for me, I probably would have watched it all in one day, because it's that interesting and you always want to find out what's happening. Another thing I like about this show is that characters are not safe. Stuff happened to supporting characters, stuff happened to the main characters. Main characters do stuff which will have consequences, and I like that. I like that it's sometimes you watch these shows where the main characters are all good and proper and nothing bad happens to them. Here, stuff can happen to them. Characters die and all that. And I don't know why I'm laughing. This show has a number of great twists and turns, and I like that. As you guys know, I love twists and turns. I love it when the plot isn't straightforward, and here there's lots of things happen. Some of them I guessed, some of them I didn't. So in conclusion, Locke and Key was a blast. I would definitely recommend watching it if you have Netflix and you like fantasy adventures, because it's definitely worth your time. Yeah, it has a great plot, has some great sets, special effects are good, it has some humor, it has some exciting moments, and is scary. All in all, a very good package and a very good first season. Hopefully season 2 will live up to it, which I think there will be season 2, because we need season 2, especially the ending. So yeah, I will give this show a 4.5 out of 5. Definitely recommend it, definitely watch it. Go binge it now. So that's it. I want to thank you all for watching this video. I've been Ash. If you did like it, remember to hit that like button, because it helps me out a lot. And if you are new to the channel, consider watching some of my other videos, which will be down here. And if you do like them, hit that subscribe button, because that really helps me out a lot. And I will see you all next time for another episode of Special Talks. Bye bye.